everyone, Hanyou here. Welcome back to Danganronpa, Trigger Happy Havoc. Yeah. Danganronpa, Trigger Happy Havoc. In the last episode, we had our first double homicide. We lost both Hifumi and Taka, which sucks. Especially Taka. Hifumi I didn't really know that much, but I really liked Taka. That being said, we're carrying on. Both bodies have gone missing. I already just figured out where the murder weapons came from. They came from the art supply room, with the hammers were. Yeah. Anyway, carrying on. This can't be happening. Are we hallucinating all this or something? No, it's not a hallucination. I know I saw it before. What I'm seeing now isn't what I saw before.
Huh?
What? Are you saying Taka disappeared too?
Stop talking.
Stop saying disappeared. It didn't just vanish into thin air. Obviously, whoever did this has hidden the body. But why would they do that? I couldn't possibly begin to imagine. Hold on one second. Sorry about that. Forgot to turn my fan off before I started recording. Anyway, carrying on. Anyway, our costumed suspect is clearly continuing his crime spree.
Huh?
We gotta hurry up and catch him before he kills all of us.
Not possible.
Oh, I don't think you have to worry about that.
Huh?
Huh? Think about it. Who could possibly be responsible for killing and hiding these dead bodies?
Well...
When Hifumi's death cry went up, everyone here was together on the third floor.
It is so.
After that, we split up into two groups. And now this time, you all came here as a group from the nurse's office. In other words, the only ones who could have done this are Hiro and Kyoko, who are still missing. Hold on a second. Kyoko has an alibi for when Celeste and Hifumi were attacked. There's no question that she was in the dining hall with us. You seem very adamant about defending her. Perhaps you are in love? That's not it at all.
That's fine.
Well, anyway, yes, I do accept Kyoko's alibi.
Let's see...
Which means the suspicious individual we're looking for can be none other than Hiro. Which further means there will be no more murders. The regulations are very clear about that. Oh, that's right. There's a rule that says you can only kill a maximum of 2 people.
That's right.
As long as that rule is in place, there will not be a third murder. If they were to break that rule...
Shing!
I'd mince ya. Mince you without a second thought. Mince ya, grind ya, turn ya into paste. By the way, did you know that fish paste can also refer to shellfish like shrimp or crabs? Indeed.
Let's see...
So since 2 people have been killed, there is no possibility for any more.
Perhaps.
You knew that from the beginning, didn't you, Byakuya? Which means you knew Toko was never in danger. I still meant it when I said we'd be better off without her, though.
In other words...
Anyway, with that in mind, we can now relax and search for the 2 missing bodies. The 2 missing bodies. 2 people have been killed and their bodies have been hidden. The only one without an alibi, the only one who could have done it, is Hiro. But is he really the killer? And what about Kyoko? If she's not involved in this case, where did she go?
What?
Hey Makoto, what's the matter? Huh? Oh no, it's nothing. Whatever, we need to find those bodies, and our little narrative here can't move forward.
So then...
Very well, then let us split up and begin searching.
But...
But... There's no need to be afraid. No more murders will take place during this case.
'Cause, I mean...
I know that. I mean, I think I do, but...
Hina.
If you're still nervous, I'll come with you.
Huh?
Okay, thank you. No need to thank me. Then let's get moving. Yell out if you find anything. Byakuya left the equipment room, followed by the others. I have to try and find the 2 missing bodies. Alright, well, first room I'm searching is the art room. Because that's where the hammers were gotten from. You guys find anything? Where could 2 dead bodies have disappeared to?
Damn.
We need to search for the bodies that have disappeared. What happens after that? Huh? The door must be locked. But I was in there earlier. Okay then. That's suspicious. Rec room. Celeste, was she really attacked with this Justice Hammer #1? But what the heck is with this thing? It's a locker, doesn't seem especially important right now. Open the fucking locker. Seriously. We're looking for dead bodies here. Open the damn locker. Getting tired of this. Yeah, we are too, Mono Man. Oh. Hey, Celeste. Makoto.
Come on.
Why are you just standing there? We need to get to the repository. Huh? You mean?
Indeed.
I found them. Hifumi and Taka's bodies had both been hidden in the repository.
Goodbye.
I've already told Hina and Sakura, so I've already told Hina and Sakura, we'll go on ahead. Their bodies were in the repository. See, I told you it was suspicious that it was locked. Because that's where the hammers came from, so it kind of makes sense that they might hide the bodies in there. Are the bodies here somewhere? Up ahead is the repository. The doorknob turned. I guess it's unlocked. Then I have no choice but to go inside. So I opened the door, and when I entered, I saw... the dead bodies. The 2 bodies that had disappeared were right here. The smell of blood made me gag. What I saw before my eyes was unquestionable, unavoidable, unwavering reality. And then I heard the announcement for a second time.
A body has been discovered! After a certain amount of time, which you may use however you like, the class trial will begin.
And so here we are.
The Monokuma file!
Without further ado, let me give you all the next Monokuma file. I was going to hand them out when you found the bodies the first time, but I thought something might happen.
What?
It was really hard to resist, but turns out I was right.
Stop talking.
Just hand it over already.
Punishment is waiting for you.
Now, make sure to investigate with all your mental might and prepare for the class trial.
See ya later!
Later, Mono Man. Well then, now we've found the bodies, all that's left is to uncover the culprit.
What the heck?
Hold on. How can you be so calm? I mean, they're dead, you know?
That's terrible.
Dead, gone forever, they're never coming back. Awful. This is just too awful. Hina suddenly burst into tears. She clutched at Hifumi's lifeless body.
Who would do this? Why? Why?
Large wet tears fell from her eyes. The tears landed on Hifumi's cheeks. If there was some world of make-believe, that might have been when Hifumi opened his eyes. But this wasn't a movie. This wasn't... What?
He's alive again? Where am I?
Okay, then.
Cold. So cold. Is winter coming?
Ha! Game of Thrones reference.
Hifumi! Wake up!
That's right. I remember now. Hope's Peak.
Come on, you gotta wake up!
I remember everything before I met you all. I met you all.
His memories are blending together. He has nothing useful to offer us.
The light. It's reaching out to me like the tail of a comet.
Hey, Hifumi! Who was it? Who attacked you? Who tried to kill you?
Who killed me? That's right. I remember their name. Yasuhiro.
Well, that's pretty damning evidence, if I do say so myself. His eyes closed, and they never opened again. Death for the second time. Absolute, undeniable death. No matter how many more of Hina's tears splashed his face, there was no second miracle. Reality set in again. This isn't some stereotypical fantasy world. Tears can't restore a person's vitality.
Honestly.
You have no tears, do you? No blood in your veins, no calcium in your bones. At least you have your meat.
Stop talking.
You're just angry. Get out of his way, going out of his way to return just to leave us with those unnecessary dying words. Now this game has become exceedingly boring. He said Yasuhiro, right?
Then perhaps...
Yasuhiro Hagakure. That is the only person he could have been referring to.
So in other words...
And with that, the case is solved. Assaulting people and even killing Taka and Hifumi. And then going so far as to hide their bodies. A criminal that hides his face behind a mask and uses a bunch of giant wooden hammers. Is that who Hiro is?
What is this?
If it's true, I can't forgive him. No way I can ever forgive him. To kill two of our friends.
That's fine.
Anyway, it's about time we tracked down the culprit in our little life or death game here. Although, this time it's not at all that life or death. The trial will conclude without much trouble.
Indeed.
Yes, it looks that way. It's going to begin again. We have to go through this one more time. I have to accept it. I have no choice but to go through with this. To make sure everyone survives. I just have to do it. Investigate. First, I'd better check the Monokuma file. The victims were Hifumi Yamada and Kiyotaka Ishimaru. The cause of death for each was a blow to the head. It is thought that they were both killed with a similar weapon. That's it.
Very strange.
Yeah, it's pretty strange. We got way less information this time than before. It's no problem. After all, the events of the case unfolded. After all, the events of this case unfolded before our very eyes. We should know more about what happened than the Monokuma file could anyway. Maybe.
Well,
There's something else that's bothering me. Someone else has been missing for quite a while. Are you talking about Kyoko?
perhaps.
Without a doubt, she has an alibi for when Celeste and Hifumi were attacked. But what if the killer wasn't acting alone? What if they had an accomplice? An accomplice? An accomplice? What are you doing here?
Monokuma
Don't be
appears!
rude. I'm here to answer your question. What question?
Yep.
You're talking about accomplices, right? I'm pretty sure I explained it before, didn't I? During the first class trial.
Speaking of which, I'd like to ask the bear, if there is an accomplice, do they also become blackened?
So you ask, and so I shall answer. Each murder is allowed to have an accomplice, but only the one who does the killing will get to graduate.
So in other words, two people can work together, but one of them has no chance of profiting from it.
Correct.
Then there's no way anyone would work together, right?
In other words,
So basically, you can be an accomplice if you want, but there's no gratification in it.
so then.
So you're saying nobody worked together this time either?
Hey,
Sorry, can't answer that. It would obstruct the free exchange of information between you guys. I just want to make sure you don't forget, no matter how much you might assist in a murder, only one blackened can graduate, an accomplice gets nothing.
So in other words,
Then we only need to figure out who that one blackened is that did the killing, right? Just like normal?
Well,
Okay, let me take this opportunity to clarify the whole shebang. In this class trial, you need to determine what you need to determine is
extreme!
the one true blackened who devised the murder plot and put it into action. The true blackened, so just one person?
Well now,
That's enough for explainifying. That's an interesting word you just said there, Monokuma. Now it's down to the final battle between all of you and the blackened. Good luck to all of the contestants. So there can only be one blackened. An accomplice wouldn't benefit. Then I can't see any way Kyoko would be connected to this case after all. You may be right. If that's true, then Kyoko, where are you?
however,
As long as she's not connected to the case, it doesn't matter. Let's get back to the investigation. That's a little cold, Sakura.
Indeed.
I have absolutely no doubt that Hiro is responsible. But for the time being, I suppose it can't hurt to pursue further information.
So,
You know, don't you think we should consider a certain someone as a suspect just in case? I'm talking about the murderous fiend Genocide Jack.
what?
What? I'm offended.
Oh!
Yeah! You, when did you... I've been looking all over for you, Master. When I woke up, you were nowhere to be found.
You SOB!
Anyway, you there, milk sack swimmer girl.
Huh?
Milk sack?
You gotta be kidding!
Why do I gotta be a suspect?
What the heck?
Well, I mean, you are a serial killer.
What?
So what? I'm like a special guest suspect every time. I have an alibi, you know? She's right about that. When we heard Hifumi scream, she was with me. And when the bodies disappeared, she was lying unconscious in the equipment room. Plus, Taka's body aside, I can't imagine why she would have been any way she would have been able to move Hifumi's body.
Yep.
Besides, I calculate every move I make. I'm not gonna kill someone when everyone knows what I look like. They don't call me the murderous fiend for nothing.
What are you saying?
That's not the kind of thing you should be bragging about.
Let's see.
On another topic, should we post a guard by the bodies like before? We can't have them disappearing again.
so then.
Hina and I can handle that. You don't mind, do you, Hina? Sure, I'd be totally useless on the investigation anyway.
it's all clear now.
And that's that. Let's begin. This whole thing is so strange. All but one of us has an alibi, so figuring out who did it should be obvious, right? But maybe it's just me, but I don't think it's going to be as straightforward as it seems. Monokuma file number 3 has been added to Truth Bullets section. First off, this. Although some are more like mallets. Mallets? Could the Justice Hammers have been designed using these as a model? Either way, the hammers have been obviously seen a lot of use. They're all covered in debris, like debris and chalky stone powder. Wait. For some reason, this one hammer isn't dirty at all, and it's wet. Did someone wash it recently? Spotless hammer. Taka, he'll never move again. According to the Monokuma file, Taka died from a blow to the head. We found Justice Hammer 4 near his body in the equipment room. Is that what was used to kill him? And there's a tarp laid out under his body. Did the killer use this to move Taka's body? There wouldn't be any blood left behind while the body was moved. Blue tarp was added to truth bullets. Hifumi's big cold body is laying on the floor. His really big body. Is that really necessary? You're kind of speaking ill of the dead here. I mean, how on earth was the killer able to move someone so big? Are the side comments really necessary? From the nurse's office where he was discovered to here, the repository. All the way from the first floor to the third. This game makes me yawn a lot because I talk a lot. Anyway, all the way from the first floor to the third, and all without anyone noticing it. How the hell? It's no good, I just don't get it. I can think about it later. For now, I have to finish investigating Hifumi himself. If I remember correctly, Hifumi's fatal injury was also a blow to the head, probably from Justice Hammer number 3, which was laying on the floor in the nurse's office. Huh? Wait. Something's off about his body. Why am I getting this feeling? Something's different. Something about Hifumi's body in the nurse's office versus his body right now. That's it, his glasses. When his body was in the nurse's office, his glasses were covered with blood. But now they're completely clean. Does that mean someone wiped off his glasses? It means he wasn't dead in the nurse's office. He was playing dead, wasn't he? But who would do that, and why? I think Hifumi was an accomplice to Taka's murder, then he got betrayed here. Or Hifumi killed Taka. Interesting. I think Hifumi killed Taka, then Hiro killed Hifumi. I might be wrong about that, but we'll see. Hey, Makoto, I've been thinking about something. It's about the repository. Huh? What is it? After Hifumi and Taka's body disappeared, we split up to look around, right? I was really scared, so me and Sakura stuck together.
But...
And we came right to the repository to, look around. But yes, exactly. But when we got here, the repository was locked. We couldn't get inside. It was locked? And we came here as soon as the search started, so there was no way someone could beat us here. Oh, it's also hot in my room, so that's probably making me yawn too. So if that's true, then who locked it, and why is it unlocked now? Hifumi unlocked it. I wondered the same thing. The door was locked when the search for the bodies began, but now it's wider open. There might be some secret lurking in here. But I'll probably have to leave this area to figure it out. There are many aspects to this incident. To the incident this time. Too many, to be honest. Considering that, it may be good to look back on everything that's happened.
So then...
Would you like my help? Yes. Yeah, let's look back on things. This morning, only 4 of us met up in the dining hall. Hina, Kyoko, you, and myself. We waited for the others, but nobody showed up, so we decided to go look for them. It was around 8 o'clock when we began our search. And soon after we split up, Kyoko disappeared. After that, Hina found Celeste in the rec room on the 3rd floor and then quickly came and got you and me. According to Celeste, she was attacked by a suspicious individual and lay unconscious for about an hour. In other words, she was attacked an hour before we found her. Meaning just after 7 o'clock. Based on the picture Celeste took, we discovered her attacker was dressed in a strange costume. It was Robo Justice. And it also became clear that this Robo Justice had dragged Hifumi away. After meeting up with Toko and Byakuya, we began searching for the costumed assailant. We found an injured Hifumi in the library on the 2nd floor. We took him down to the nurse's office on the 1st floor, then resumed our search. But not long after leaving the nurse's office... What's wrong? I saw a shadow, something moving around at the top of the stairs. Based on Celeste's claims, we went back up to the 2nd floor, where we split up and began searching. Then right after that, Celeste screamed, and then this time she had apparently seen the suspect on the 3rd floor. Hearing her screams, we quickly made our way to the 3rd floor. Celeste, what's wrong? That was a rather intense scream for someone like you. I saw him, that's the strange costumed man. He ran off as soon as I screamed. I was blocking the stairs, so he headed further down into the hallway and disappeared. And then... Huh? What was that? That came from downstairs. It must have been... Hifumi, he's in the nurse's office. This is bad. Come on, we have to go back. At that point, we decided to split up into groups. Celeste, Hina, and I went back to the nurse's office. Meanwhile, you, Byakuya, and Toko pursued the suspect on the 3rd floor. And when we got back to the nurse's office, we found Hifumi's corpse. Which is also when we heard the body announcement play. I left Celeste and Hina alone and headed back to the 3rd floor to tell the others what had happened.
However...
But at the same time, we had discovered Taka's body in the equipment room. Which means Hifumi and Taka's bodies were discovered right around the same time. Your recollection is a little off. Because that's not how it went. Hold on a second. Who'd she say went back? Celeste, Hina, and I went to the nurse's office. You, Byakuya, and Toko pursued the suspect to the 3rd floor. That's not right, though. She went to the 3rd floor. She pursued the suspect on the 3rd floor. It was me, Hina, and Celeste that went back and found the body. Then I came back up after discovering the body and told you about discovering Hifumi's body. And then you went down, right? I believe so. Cause yeah, I found Taka's body after Byakuya's group found the body. So I wasn't with Byakuya's group. Which means Hifumi and Taka's body were discovered around the same time. Because I remember hearing the body discovery announcement play right after finding Taka. But we didn't hear the body announcement after finding Taka. We only heard it once. We only heard the body announcement twice. I said that, actually. Heard it for the second time. Where is it? 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 It's all the way up here. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Let's see, let's see, let's see. Where is it? Where is it? How far back is it? Because I remember saying for the second time we heard the body announcement, and that was after we found the bodies. Anyway, because I remember the body and discovery announcement playing right after finding Taka. And that's when I showed up and told you, you and Byakuya, that Hifumi had been killed, right? That then you, me, and Byakuya all headed back to the nurse's office, leaving behind Toko, who had fainted. But as soon as we left the physics lab, we ran into Celeste, who had just arrived at... That's also wrong! We ran into Celeste outside the nurse's office. Sakura, you're not adding up. Or was that me who just said that? That is me who said that. That's not right, though. Or was that right? That might actually be right. I thought we ran into Celeste outside the nurse's office, but anyway. And Celeste, who just arrived to tell us something very unusual. Fumi's body has disappeared. We hurried back to the nurse's office to discover that his corpse was in fact gone. Then we remembered we had abandoned the unconscious Toko and rushed back to the equipment room. This can't be happening. Are we all hallucinating or something? This time Taka's body had disappeared. From there, we began our search for both the missing bodies, and after some time, Celeste told us she found the bodies, and we all headed to the repository. And there we rediscovered the two bodies that had apparently vanished. And that brings us up to now.
However,
looking back, things have certainly been very active. If you want to look back at the case again, let me know if I'm fine with anything. But that's wrong! That should have been added to the Truth Bullet section because that was wrong! Anyway, that'll be the end of this episode. If you enjoyed the episode, please consider leaving it a like. Don't forget to subscribe for more content in the future. And until next time, everybody, have a good one, and I'll see you in the next one. Later.